What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, Hey, now, I told you motherfuckers out there don't fuck with me. I told you if I tell you something, I'm telling you the truth. If I make a mistake about something, I will be the first one to tell you I think I fucked up. I meant to say such and such. I told you guys. Now, this is a different video. This video was put together 13 fucking years ago for the same reason that I've been making videos explaining that no false information is being given, right? I want y'all to hear this shit. I told you guys, Floyd Mayweather called out. Okay, he called out Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley is the one that fucking declined. Now you're going to hear motherfucking Shane asked by Larry Merchant would he reconsider fighting Floyd, because he's the one that turned the fucking fight down. And then I want you to hear something else. We're gonna sit back and relive some shit real quick. Take a listen to this.
I would love to fight Constance Zoo or Tor Gotti, the best out there. And I hear that Shane Mosley is coming down to 147. I hear Oscar De La Hoya is coming down to 147. Floyd Mayweather is willing to go to 147 and fight Shane Mosley or fight Oscar De La Hoya. Tune in this summer because Floyd Mayweather is fighting 4 times this year. This is my first fight back on HBO after 8 months, and I'm ready to go.
Mentioned Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Costa Zoo. I don't know if I were Oscar De La Hoya or Shane Mosley if I'd even want to give Floyd Mayweather a chance against me at 147 pounds.
Well, because he had everything to gain and nothing to lose, and they would have everything to lose and nothing to gain.
Exactly.
So that would be really a dumb fight for either one of those guys, but you never know what happens in this game. Money talks, and you never know.
If Mayweather were to get a chance to beat Costa Zoo and do it, maybe he'd be a big enough star that the money would make it talk.
That would be a good fight. I would also like to see him maybe take on a person like a Zab Judah.
All right. Well,
this sensational knockout can change the landscape for you. Now, earlier you had issued almost categorical statements that you would not fight Floyd Mayweather at welterweight this year. This kind of performance can explode that in terms of people wanting to see it. So, if there is the possibility of making a huge payday, maybe the biggest one you've ever made, will you reconsider your earlier statements?
Well, I mean, you never know what happens, but I know that I plan to go on trips and stuff like that even before this fight, and a fight in November, I don't know if I'll be able to properly train in November, so that's why I said next year will be a perfect opportunity for me to step in the ring with Floyd Mayweather.
So the door is a little bit open if somebody should lay an offer on the table for you next week.
Definitely. I mean, I know there's a fight in November, and he has that card in November. I mean, Margarito's sitting out there waiting for an opportunity, and he's one of the next top welterweights out there. Won't they go ahead and fight? And next year, I mean, me and Floyd can meet up after that fight.
Well, wouldn't that possibly interfere with the plans of your boss or partner, Oscar De La Hoya, to fight him next May? Why not seize the opportunity now if it comes along?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, as I'm sitting here, my tooth is a little loose right now. I'm trying to figure out if I gotta go to the dentist and give me some dentures in a second.
So you can't think ahead to Monday.
So I can't think ahead. I've been feeling my tooth right now. I feel like it's coming out. I feel like it's coming out. So I gotta see what's going on. All
right. Thank you very much, Shane.
Now, when I said this dude did not want to fight Floyd, Floyd called him out. In fact, here's the crazy part. Even when he was at 130 and 135, do you understand? Even then, Shane turned the fight down. And that's the video I was trying to find. I put in so many different searches, and somebody actually, for the same reason, like I said, and this video right here was from 13 fucking years ago. I told you guys, the dude is giving false accounts of what happened. I remember this shit. I was watching, bro. I do this shit. I'm not sitting here, I think, or no. I told you, Shane was the one that declined. Now you heard Larry Merchant trying to get him to, hey, you think you'll change your mind and being open to fight Floyd. He talking about his tooth is loose. He talking about why don't, Floyd and Margarito get ahead and fight. And you know what I'm saying? No. Everything that this dude is saying. And Shane Mosley's a dude I always rocked with Shane. But like I said, I got to tell the truth, man. I'm not going to sit here and make up excuses. He didn't want to fight him then. And he didn't want to fight him back then, when they were at 130 and 135. And do you want to know the crazy thing? You heard what Roy Jones said, and Jim Lamptey agreed, right? This is how you know they some fucking haters too when it come to Floyd. Roy Jones said it would be stupid of Shane or De La Hoya to fight Floyd because Floyd has everything to gain, nothing to lose. Floyd wasn't that mega star yet. The ability was there, and we talking about pretty boy Floyd. This is before Money Mayweather. And they agreed. But they talk about if the money is a bit, well, yeah, the money could change it, right? You hear what I'm saying? Ain't Roy Jones the guy always talk about anybody in my division, you know what I'm saying? I fought everybody. If people think that you the guy, we got to fight. You know what I'm saying? We got it. So why were you standing up here saying you wouldn't advise Oscar De La Hoya or Shane Mosley? See how when people talk about how back in the day, everybody fought everybody, it ain't like now and whatever. You always have that pick and choose. Let's play chess. I don't know if I want to fight this dude, but you know what? Hey, if the money's there, okay, but whatever. He did not want to fight him. Talking about he don't know if he had enough time to train. Everything. Then he's supposed to, like, look, he fought Oscar De La Hoya twice, right? Shane Mosley. All right? At the end of the day, if I'm telling you I heard something, that's what I heard. If I tell you I saw something, that's what I saw. I don't make shit up. All right? I don't make shit up. I want y'all to hear something else because I remember these people talking about, oh, but Floyd said he wanted to be like Shane and this and that, and Shane told him to his face, and he didn't even deny that shit, or he didn't. Hold up, because I got receipts for that. Shane always had a cloudy memory. Now, let's listen to this shit right here.
The Olympic Auditorium, when you first was coming up, what was those words you said to me?
I'm saying, whatever I said, I don't remember. You could refresh my memory, but I don't remember.
You said that I think you're a great fighter and I want to be just like you when I get up in the ranks.
Jay, I barely know who the fuck you are. The fuck you mean I want to be like you? How I want to be like you? Come on, man.
The Olympic Auditorium, when you first was coming up.
You want to know what's funny about this shit? Because this shit, when it happened, and they aired it on HBO, I saw this shit. And what did he just say? When I saw you at the Olympic tournament, you said, when I grow up, I want to be just like you, or whatever. I don't know who said what, whatever, right? If I could find the longer version, I just want that part. I don't want the whole thing. Floyd roasted Shane. Okay? Shane clearly was the one that turned the fight down. Shane said when he was at 135, he told Floyd, when you going to come to 135 so we can make this fight happen, and Floyd declined. Any fucking body that was watching boxing and watching them back, you know damn well that shit didn't happen. You know damn well that shit didn't happen. And the funny thing is, everything that Shane claimed happened was something off camera. Everything that I'm telling you that did or didn't happen was because it was on camera and it didn't go the way Shane said. Now, you heard him stand there in that fucking ring and say, that was after the fight, he's talking to Larry Merchant. You understand? He sat here and said this shit, right? And do I have to go get receipts to actually pull up the Victor Ortiz versus Mayweather ending when he cursed out Larry Merchant and Shane was not in the fucking ring? Had nothing to do with that fight. And that's when he said, you don't ever give me a fair chance. I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And told you don't know shit about boxing. Okay. That had nothing to do with Shane. Did y'all not hear what Shane Mosley said? He wanted Shane in that video. That's why I told y'all to go watch the video yourselves. Because it's like, no. And this is not about, look, Shane was a dude I always rock with. You know what I'm saying? Shane was a good fighter and all that, man. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and act like I don't know the truth, man. This is what I'm saying. When I hear this shit, and then I hear these casuals, see these casuals jump in, and this is what I don't like about what Shane is doing. Or any fighter for that matter. Shane is trying to get people to look at Floyd a different way because he know that people hate Floyd so much that he can say anything. Anything negative you say, they already you got their good graces now because they hate Floyd. You did not call Floyd the fuck out, and Floyd told you, nah, he ain't want to fight you. Stop. Now guess what? Everybody's making a fucking video after I dropped the one I just did. And you want to know why? Because Shane's lying. I said his brains is fucking scrambled, man. He's saying shit that's just not true. Yet, he's going to sit here and say, Floyd waited for him to get old. He admitted he jumped in the ring with Bernard Hopkins. We all seen it. So why would y'all sit here and act like y'all don't know that that's what happened? So that's why I said, I can fucking pull up receipts, man. And I'm so glad that this one came up because I said, yeah, I was putting in the search. I'm trying to find that one after that fight at 135. Even like, it might have been after Floyd beat Diego Corrales too, when he called out Prince Nassim Hamed and all of them. He's like, I want these fights. And then Larry Merchant said after seeing his performance, Floyd, he's certainly not going to want to fight you. Matter of fact, hold up, pause. Okay, y'all, this Aries y'all talking to, I got receipts, baby. Now, this is the post. See, y'all making me do this shit. Because y'all come in my comment section, I don't remember that, Aries. Well, I never heard him call out Prince Nassim. And yeah, because Nassim make videos talking shit. He did this and that. Floyd didn't want to fight him, blah, blah, blah. Hold up. And I want y'all to hear Larry Merchant's response. I'm going to play it from the very fucking beginning. We going to listen to this. I told y'all, don't fuck with me, man. Don't tell me, if you say you didn't hear something, cool. That's cool. Don't ever question my fucking integrity. I'm too much man, too grown up for that petty shit. I don't make lies, all right? Let's listen. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is Floyd Mayweather after he beat Diego Corrales, okay? And this is him being interviewed by Larry Merchant.
A lot of potential. But, tonight just was my night to shine. I told people, Floyd Mayweather's ranked number one pound for pound.
What did all of the bad blood between the two of you have to do in this fight?
Just to show the world who's the best 130 pounder in the world. He say he's the best, I say I'm the best. And so
it got pretty personal though.
It got a little personal, but you know what I'm saying? This is a business. I'm here to sell myself. This is Pretty Boy Floyd. I want to show the world that I'm the best out there, pound for pound. I'm the best 130 pounder. So, he say he's the best, I say I'm the best. So we come together and see who's the best.
Was he clearly vulnerable to your left hook? Is that what you saw that you could get him with?
He's not. It was just my night. I took my time.
Well, most nights are your night, but why in particular in this fight was your left hook so effective as we saw there?
Because this shot I've been working on in camp. I'm training. I'm working on this shot. I've been knocking everybody out in camp with the same shot.
So do you feel as you get older or that you're getting bolder?
No, I told you before I can punch. I'm a big puncher, but I like to just take my time. If the knockout comes, it comes. But I like to win the best way I know how, and that's the lesson.
Are you determined to stay at 130 where there are other high-profile fighters, or do you want to move up in weight to challenge some of the 135-pounders?
Well, I would like to fight Prince Nassim. Hopefully, we can meet at 128, or he can come up to 130. We can fight, or I can fight the winner of Mayor.
Prince Nassim isn't going to fight you.
Everybody want to see
after he saw this, it ain't going to happen.
I really want to fight Prince Nassim. I know you don't want to fight. But hopefully, I can fight the winner of Mayor and free test.
What did you talk to about with Diego and the father after the fight?
I told Diego, you know what I'm saying, let the trash talk and all that garbage we went through. When we leave that in the past, I respect you as a fighter. Hopefully you respect me, and let's go on with our careers.
Do you think his father did the right thing by stopping it when he did?
I think so, because this is a deadly sport. This is boxing. This is a brutal sport, and he wanted to be around to fight again. So his father done the right thing.
Thank you very much, Floyd. Again, congratulations.
Prince Nassim is not going to want to fight you after he saw that. But Aries is making that up. Y'all fucking really think that I sit here and just make shit up just to say it? Nah, baby, I got receipt. This is why a lot of times when I make videos and I'm saying shit, it's a lot of shit that happened, man. We talking about fucking decades of fucking boxing. Okay? But I know damn well what I saw. And that's why I said it's so funny, because even like Bob Arum, matter of fact, you know what? I'm not even going to, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find that receipt too. Okay, I just want y'all to hear this shit. This man went from saying Floyd Mayweather was the greatest, all this shit and blah, 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 to all of a sudden he has a whole different outlook because him and Floyd never worked together. They don't work together at that point. You know, at one point, after they stopped working together, all of a sudden now Floyd is this and Floyd is that, right? I had somebody a couple months ago say they never heard Arum say that. Okay, and even in terms of popularity, I heard him say, that's why I posted that pic that I gave the other day in the video yesterday, where he's saying that Teofimo Lopez is the biggest star in boxing since Floyd Mayweather, which is bullshit. Bullshit. The numbers don't fucking lie. Teofimo is nowhere near Floyd popularity. No, who the fuck is? The only person that you could say, I mean, and really even not him. Not even Canelo. Canelo's the closest you can say. Canelo has never had a fight for 200 million, 300 million. So not even Canelo. But he's the closest you have to Floyd Mayweather, okay? Let's listen to Bob Arum's words. So anytime, see this, and it's like I said, show me respect. Same respect I want, I give. So don't come to me with this bullshit talking to me. Not because you're saying you never heard something, but when you say it in a way of you're challenging my integrity, like I'm making this shit up. Y'all making me do this shit. Oh, let's hear what Bob says about Floyd.
And I say this today to you, and I really believe it, and it's true, that since Ali, there hasn't been a better fighter, a better boxer than this kid, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather. This young man has the technique and the ability, which puts him, in my book, ahead of such greats as Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Marvin Hagler, and all the other great fighters that I've seen in my career. But there is nobody that combines all the skills of pretty boy Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, Aries made that up though, because you never heard it. I do this because my channel is about truth, logic, and reasoning. My channel is not about debating. It's not about trying to win arguments. I don't care. And not one of you can ever say, I don't care about who you like as a fighter. I don't give a shit how you see these fighters. Even when y'all have like biased crackhead opinions. You understand what I'm saying? Even when. My thing is, your opinion is your opinion, mine is mine. My opinions are based off of the facts. That's why you don't hear me talking about who can beat who. Rarely, sometimes I will say who I think will win a fight, or I will. Like, I'll give you an example. I want to see Jared Anderson versus Frank Sanchez. Now, between the two, I think Frank Sanchez is a better fighter than Jared Anderson. He's craftier, he's smoother, he's technically just all around better. I think if that fight was to happen, I think Frank Sanchez wins. I think Jared Anderson gets his first loss if he fights Frank. Now, shit can happen in the fight, but if I have to pick who I think would win, I think Frank Sanchez. If you think Jared Anderson knocks him out in one round, shit can happen. What am I going to tell you? Nah, that's not going to... I don't know. Shit happens. Shit happens. But I would pick Frank Sanchez to beat Jared Anderson. Right now? Definitely. Definitely. Will he ever be as crafty as what Frank is right now? I don't know. And the thing about Frank, Cuban fighters, they just don't get a good break. The majority of them in boxing, they just don't. They just don't. And one of the things is that people, try to build this boogeyman shit. No. The thing is, they always say that Cuban fighters don't have a big fan base in terms of boxing itself. They're not popular. That's what they say. So when it comes to Latinos, Mexicans, Puerto Rican fighters, You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what you hear being pushed the most. That's why anytime a Puerto Rican fighter fight a Mexican, what you hear, Puerto Rico versus Mexico, the war continues and all that. So yeah, Cuban fighters just don't really get that big of a push. And that's why I tell people, you go through every nationality of fighters that have a nice resume of fighters that's known. Go through Cuban fighters. And I ain't talking, I mean, world champions, multiple, go through Cuban fighters and see how short that list is compared to everybody else's. So Frank Sanchez is in that same situation where he's high risk, low reward. People see it. They're not stupid. You might think that, oh, this guy will knock him out. That guy will knock him. Yeah, you might think that. Those same fighters that you think will do that to him, they don't see Frank Sanchez as no cakewalk. They know that guy can fight. And like I said, high risk, low reward. Now you heard Roy Jones Jr. stand there and him and Jim Lampley agreed. I wouldn't. Roy said, I think they would be stupid to fight Floyd at this point. Because Floyd hadn't became the money man yet. Not yet, but you know the skills was there. You heard Roy say that. Mr. I ain't duck nobody. If you was in my division and people thought that you was this and this and that, yeah. Now, the most he could say is, Floyd was willing to go up and fight them. Well, so what? So what? That's a testament to Floyd. Guess what? Shane ain't want no smoke. You heard it from his own fucking mouth. And this was afterwards. This was afterwards. This is after, because look, you heard what Floyd said. I'm willing to go up to 147 and fight Shane. And he said Shane is coming down because Shane already fought at 154 at that point. So Shane, let's be real. He avoided Floyd at 135 when he was at 135 and Floyd was at 130. And he was still at 130 in that Diego Corrales fight. And he was willing to go up, 2 weight classes to fight this dude. He didn't want to do that. No, in fact, 3, because you got 35, then you got 40, then 47. And he was willing to go up 3 weight classes. See how nobody don't bring that shit up? But they'll be like, oh, Canelo dared to be great. He did this, he did that. But they make it sound like Floyd is a natural welterweight. No, Floyd came up from 130. And he even said him and Nassim could fight at 128. You heard it with your own 2 ears. But somehow, nobody remember these things. And the reason why I dig up history, man, is because as simple as I can do it, y'all can do it. But people love to try to sweep the truth under the rug. So when people ask me, like, man, why you wasting your time with them? You know why? Because idiots love to be heard. Lies love to be fucking told. And I like Shane as a fighter, man, but Shane be tripping. Roy Jones, same thing. Roy Jones is one of them dudes, man. Roy was that dude, but Roy be tripping too when he be saying shit. But you heard what Roy said. That's a high risk, low reward situation. Just saying. Y'all heard it, so I didn't have to paraphrase shit. I told y'all stop fucking with me, man. Stop telling me I don't remember. I don't remember saying, well, the way I hear it, Floyd didn't want to fight Shane. I'm like, see, that's what I'm talking about. That bullshit has just been debunked. Now y'all heard it for yourselves. It don't matter if I find the 130, 135. I know for a fact what I heard being said. And that shit that Shane said, nah. The dude is so punchy. He literally put himself in a fight that he wasn't in and said that, I'm you know what I'm saying? Y'all know. I don't want to make this video too long. I made it longer than I wanted to already. Because I can pull up the receipts. All y'all got to do is watch the end of Floyd versus Victor Ortiz. Shane Mosley had nothing to do with that fight and wasn't in the ring. Go back and watch Floyd Mayweather versus Juan Manuel Marquez. When Shane and Bernard jump in that ring. Now, let's see if you see Larry Merchant standing there instead of Max Kellerman. And let's see if you hear Floyd say, oh, I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? You'll never give me a fair chance. Nope. That fight had nothing to do with Shane. That shit came out of Shane's mouth. That's why I said The Art of Dialogue. That's the name of the channel. That's why I said just watch the video. Y'all will see. If you go watch that shit now, you ain't got to just pull up the videos I just said. You will see, damn, Shane is tripping. That shit didn't happen to Shane. That was a whole different fight. Shane wasn't even there. And if he was there, That motherfucker was in the crowd. Wasn't in the ring. Anyway, talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.